I am as tired as I look. Wait, what? Because I was having actual heart palpitations. You are a sleepy boy. No, that's a lie. I don't know if it's going to be forever whilst I eat my little morning porridge. Speak of the devil. Oh, so I hate it about myself. Immediately no. Yeah. Oh my god, what is that on my forehead? My arms are in bit. He's just dancing over there completely naked. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Steph. Welcome. So this week is a weekly vlog showing you lots of what's going on behind the scenes of work. And I've also got a really cool speaking event on Sunday, and that's in Cornwall. So I'm going to take you on our little weekend away in Cornwall as well. So I think Lewis and I are travelling down on Friday to have a nice little break on Friday night, Saturday night, and then the talk is on Sunday. This morning I actually got up for the first time ever to go to the gym before work, and I feel like I've won the day. Like, I'm just not very much a morning person, and I can't lie, when the alarm went off I literally rolled over and I said, Lou, you go, I'm gonna lie in. And he was like, no, come on Steph, like, you'll feel amazing afterwards, like, you really wanted to do this last night, don't let the tiredness get you down, blah blah blah. So I went, and actually it was everything I needed and more. I don't know if it's something I'm gonna do consistently moving forward, but I do feel amazing knowing that, like, pressure of getting to the gym later isn't looming over me, and when the nights are darker it's a lot easier to cozy up rather than push and motivate yourself. Do you know what I mean? So I feel quite good today. I don't know if it's going to be forever, but I do feel really good knowing that that is done and ticked off. Oh, ding ding ding. Anyway, I'm back now. I've had breakfast, I've showered, I'm just getting ready because I'm heading into London now for a meeting with my management agency. So I've been with 84 World now for, God, coming up like 8 years, maybe, yeah, 8 years. It was 8 years in January, and we're just putting together a bit of a strategy for this year for socials. So last year I had a bit of a lull in terms of creating content online because I was so focused on Carews and Dry Disco and other things, that this year I really want my content to be a priority and to actually add value to Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and share things that people want to see and also create content that I enjoy. So we're going for a massive brainstorming session. I asked some questions on my stories last night for people to kind of like answer, to give me some inspiration, and we're going to put together a strategy for this year and also the coming months. So like big goals and also little bite-sized goals. So I need to get ready now and head into London, and then this evening Lewis is actually doing a panel talk at an amazing restaurant in Canary Wharf around veganism and plant-based living for Veganuary. So we're going to go and head and watch him after I've had my meetings, and then have a dinner at the restaurant where he's doing the talk, which is really exciting. I must get ready because I have to leave in 9 minutes, and I will check in with you guys when I get to London. It's time for Jenny to be in the vlog!
Ah, you're gonna be in the vlog.
No, I've zoomed in right on your face. Yeah!
Put it on Mitch.
Katrina. What did we just do?
Why'd you do this to me?
Oh,
It's
so funny because I just filmed Jen in that exact chair and she just said the exact same thing. Little maggot.
Thanks for the donuts.
Actually amazing. We have Biscoff, we have Oreo, we have, that looks like some kind of caramel nut thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is, but that smells good. And then
Do you
chocolate
even know what
filled.
Tom and Jerry is?
Yeah. Hello my loves, let's talk about yesterday whilst I eat my little morning porridge. It was so good. So I went to meet with my management team about social strategies, and I've come up with loads of ideas for what I can do on Instagram to just create a more of a fun space. I feel like I really found that sweet spot of like having fun with content whilst it's still being valuable to people in lockdown, and then lost it coming out of lockdown. I don't know if that's from having like my confidence knocked or like feeling a little bit lacking in confidence, just in general after COVID. I feel a lot more secure and confident in what ways I can show up online for this year, which is great. And then obviously we went to Mallow in Canary Wharf, so they've got a restaurant already. Do you know Mildred's? It's the vegetarian vegan restaurant that's been around for decades. They have a spin-off restaurant that's more like fine dining called Mallow, and they have one in Bermondsey. No, that's a lie. They have one near London Bridge, and then they've just opened another one in Canary Wharf. So we went there, and Lou was on a panel, and he was absolutely incredible. So he's got so much knowledge around nutrition. It's something that he just absorbs so easily because he's passionate about it, and he was sharing his experience transitioning from a rugby player into endurance sport, being a plant-based athlete, because those are people like, where'd you get your protein from, da, 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 da. And he knew all of the stats and the science and everything and shared that, and it was really insightful. And he was with 2 chefs, and it was just a really beautiful dynamic, and I was so proud of him. And then, oh my god, we stayed for the food, and the food was incredible. Like, food that I've just never tasted combinations, textures, flavours like it, all plant-based. It was delicious. We got home so late, I was literally exhausted by the time we got back. Head hit the pillow, fell straight to sleep, and then this morning I've just been for a meeting with our builders just to discuss a few things. This isn't a renovation vlog, but if you do care about that stuff, I'm trying to keep it separate. So some people are here for the renovation stuff and some people aren't, so I'm trying to keep it separate, but all of that will be featured in the next renovation vlog that is coming. I'm doing a talk on sobriety, wellness and finding the joy in every day on Sunday at the Eden Project in Cornwall, which is really exciting, and I will be taking you with me on it. But I've got a briefing call with Millie Gooch and the Eden Project now, just to discuss what we're talking about, because I didn't realise, I thought it was a panel that Millie and I were on. It's in conversation with, so it's literally just Millie and I chatting on stage about these different topics. So we're going to plan that now. And then what else have I got today? Have I got any other calls today? I've just got, do you know what? Yesterday was amazing, but travelling into London, oh, I've got another call with a potential employee for Cruise, which is very exciting. But travelling into London takes so much time that I feel like I did so much yesterday, but actually looking at what I did on my to-do list, I did fuck all. So I just really need to kind of put my head down and work away today, and just get stuff done really, because yeah, and just catch up on a few bits and bobs. And then this evening I'm going to my friend Anna's for dinner, so it's going to be a lovely day. It's actually a little bit sunnier today and the wind has definitely quietened down, so I might go on a little afternoon walk, get some daylight, stick my sticker on the sticker album. That's it really. I'll check in with you after this call, and I hope everyone's having a great day. Hello, I've only just, oh my god, what is that on my forehead? Can you see that? Ginormous pimple. Anyway, I actually need to leave right now. Hiccup, because I'm going to Santa's for dinner. I just had an unexpected phone call. You know when you plan your day to a T and you're like, I have 5 minutes, I have to leave by this time, da da da. I just never plan for any unexpected things to come in and just set me off guard. So I am now running a little bit late, so I'm gonna have to put on my shoes and head out. Oh no, it's fine, I won't be too late. But yeah, just a bit behind schedule to be honest. But I'm going to Santa's for dinner for a chilled girls' evening, and I cannot wait. Well, I have been spoiled rotten. Was this your brand deal for Uncle Ben's?
It was. It was. It's the best haircut from Uncle Ben's that I genuinely love and make all the time.
This is proof. This is proof. Hello my loves, how are we doing? Yesterday was so lovely. So I've not seen Xana in, God, since like October maybe. I feel like our schedules are just both so chaotic at the moment. So I've not seen her for a proper catch up in forever. So last night was amazing. Just rocked up. Both of us were in our comfies and our snugglies. She cooked the most insane dinner. It was so delicious. And we just chilled and chatted, and Ant was there, and I've not seen him in a while as well. So it was really, really lovely. And obviously this is, if you do follow her, you'll know that this is the year she's getting married. So we were just getting all excited. Oh no, I saw her in December. I've not seen her on our own since like October. We had a group like bridesmaids dinner in December, but her and I haven't had like proper quality time in forever. So that was really, really lovely. Got home, managed to get a semi-early night, and then this morning straight into work. We just had the most insane call to sponsor an event with Carews in June, and I'm buzzing about it. So there's lots that I've got to do today. I'm also going over to the house this afternoon because we've got a meeting over there, and like I said, I'm trying not to cross-pollinate the house content, but you will find that in another house renovation vlog. But other than that, I am going to Cornwall tomorrow. So today I'm going to try and get as much done as possible that requires Wi-Fi, because obviously when we're driving tomorrow there's going to be no Wi-Fi, and I'll try and get bits and bobs in terms of like editing and stuff like that done. And then I need to pack, I need to write that on my to-do list, I need to pack this evening, as well as I'm going to take myself to a little yoga practice, because I did a weight session on Wednesday. You know when I was bragging about getting up at 6 AM? I did a weight session on Wednesday. It was mostly lower body, except from like one superset that was upper body and then one exercise that was full body. My arms are in bits. I thought my glutes were going to be broken. No, sweetheart, my arms are in bits. So I feel like I need a nice long stretchy yoga class tonight, nothing too strenuous. Actually had to rest yesterday because I was just broken. I don't know if you watched my vlog from January, my like January reset vlog, but I'm still very much doing a lot of the similar things that I set out to do earlier this year. year. So for example, I'm still sticking my stickers on my sticker album every day that I get outside, and so far I have done it, which is great. I'm still doing very much the productivity method style to-do lists of splitting things into projects, tasks and ticks, and I'm finding that really helpful. What else did I say I was doing my January reset? The one thing I'm struggling with is I'm a bit of a chaotic mess in terms of like space, and I get ready and it's a whirlwind and I have to almost dedicate time to tidy up my space rather than just like tidying as I go, and that's I hate it about myself. Like I wish I was a really organised person, and I really am trying to implement the things to make me an organised person, but I'm still time blind, I'm still messy, and it's just breaking me. And it's fine when it's my own mess. If it's someone else's mess, it stresses me out, but when it's my mess, I'm like, I know where everything is. It's so bad. So I actually saw something, it was in relation to ADHD, like sometimes it can feel overwhelming to see a huge task that needs to be done and to like you almost put it off because you know it's going to be a big task. Whereas in this video they said it's a one thing a day rule. So for example, I've got a floor wardrobe upstairs of things that I've worn once that I could wear again. So every time I go into my bedroom, I'm just folding one piece of clothing. Oh, someone's calling me. Folding one piece of clothing rather than dedicating. Be right back. So instead, every single day, I'm just going into my bedroom and I'm just tidying up one piece and going from there. And it's been more manageable so far, so that is great. That's it really, so I'll see you in a bit. Good morning. So it is Friday, the 26th of January, and we are packing up our things this morning to head out just before lunchtime. We'll probably eat lunch and then we'll head down. It's gonna be about a 5-hour journey with stopping along the way, so it's going to be a bit of a road trip. We're going to have a sing-along, pack up the car and everything like that. We are staying at a hotel called the Cornwall, which I'm very excited to see. So I'm literally going to pack my bag now. The sun is sunning, it is so shiny. Wait, what? The sun is shining, it is so sunny, was what that was supposed to be. So I might go on a little walk before we leave, just because we're going to be sat down for like 5 hours straight. I also have a massive pimple on my forehead that is so painful that every time I touch it I yell ow. You didn't need to know that though. So I need to get packed because I'm a mess. I should have packed yesterday, but that didn't happen. So I'm gonna get ready, get packed, and then we're gonna load up the car and head off on our journey. So we have finally arrived to Cornwall. The time is 7:30 and we have just walked through the doors of the Cornwall Hotel. So this is actually a spa hotel that has lodges and hotel rooms, and it's really cosy, and I'm actually really excited to explore. I think we've got all of tomorrow to explore, as Sunday we're going to be at the Eden project all day. I don't know what the plan is now. Lou's just gone to move the car. We're checked in and settled. The room is absolutely massive, by the way. I think we are going to try and use the spa because it closes in an hour and a half, and we have been stuck in that car all day pretty much since about 1 o'clock. Bar, we stopped for lunch and to charge the car and stuff. And we're going to go do a gym session, potentially a sauna, steam room, and then if we can, order food to the room. Is that possible? Is that possible? Room service, tray charge, supply, but there is a room service, which is exciting, so I would love to do that. Maybe snuggle up and watch a movie or something, or just like chill this evening. And then tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to regret this, but I'd love, you know, you see everyone in Cornwall, they go in their dry robes and they go down to the beach. It's sunrise and they do a cold water dip and they're set up for the day. Now, I did a cold water dip in my gym recently, and I'll be honest, it was lukewarm. It wasn't cold, and I loved it. So I was thinking, since I've got a dry robe, and so is Lewis as well, maybe tomorrow before our morning coffee, we drive to the beach, which is literally about 8 minutes away, and go for a little cold morning dip, come back, warm up, maybe go to the spa, have breakfast and start the day like that, because obviously we live nowhere near the coast where we are. It would be quite nice. Don't know if he's going to be keen, so I do need to pitch it to him. Yeah. Oh, here he is. Speak of the devil. All good?
You speaking to yourself?
Yeah, I am.
Lovely.
Are you all good?
Yeah, no,
Alright, well we're going to go plan our evening and I'll check in with you guys in a bit.
Ready?
Present it again.
Shabon. That's mine.
That's mine. I might actually order another one because that looks good. Yum. Let's eat. Good morning. We have woken up in Cornwall and we went down for breakfast this morning. We've had a really slow morning so far. So you know when I said we were going to get up after sunrise? That didn't happen, and good job it didn't, because it is so cloudy. We would have got to the beach in the freezing cold in the dark, and you wouldn't have even been able to see the sunrise. So we had an extra hour in bed. We went downstairs to breakfast. Lou's got an hour and 45 minutes run today, and he's training for all of these different challenges, different Ironmans and ultramarathons and just crazy mountaineering. And I am going to go on a bit of a run with him. So I think the plan is we need to charge the car. I haven't actually said, we basically were very kindly lent a Volvo. Basically it's because they've got a partnership with the Eden Project. So the Eden Project is all about sustainability and renewable energy and plants, but so is Volvo. Like Volvo is very about sustainability. It's also about safety, like they're the safest cars you can drive. And so it was really nice to experience that. Lou drove the whole way here, but I'm gonna hopefully get to play around with it today because I freaking love cars, especially electric cars. So I'm excited to give it a little drive. So the plan is we need to charge the car today. So we're going to drive it to a charger, and then I think I might just sit in a coffee shop whilst Lou does the first part of his run, tire himself out a little bit, and then he'll come and pick me up, and then we'll run for maybe 45 minutes together. So he gets his hour and 45, but I don't break myself. That's the plan anyway. And then we are actually going to head to the Eden... Oh shit, we've not got much time. We are going to head to the Eden Project today to be shown around the incredible facilities, because I think tomorrow it's going to be so rushed that we might not actually get a chance to explore. So I'm going to get ready in my running gear. Lewis is already in his, and then we're going to head out and see what the trails of Cornwall have to say. Let's go. So we've had a lovely morning. We drove into town to charge the car, left our car to charge whilst Lou went on an hour run. I sat and had a coffee, and then he came to pick me up, and then we went on... How long was it?
Another hour.
Was it another hour?
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, it was a walk run, let's be honest. It was
there's some decent hills, so...
It was very hilly. We ran to kind of the seafront, and as we were running all the way downhill, Lewis was going, oh God, oh God, oh God, knowing that we had to run them back. So we ran down...
Walk them back.
Well, yeah, we ended up having to walk because I was having actual heart palpitations. So we ran down to the seafront and we saw the beach. I don't think I've ever been to a beach in the UK in January before. It was quite nice, wasn't it?
It's peaceful.
Very peaceful, and there were people actually swimming in the sea.
I'm not that good at cold water.
No.
I'll do it if I'm challenged to do it because I'm an idiot.
On the way here yesterday, I was all for the challenge, but sitting in even a cafe today, freezing my tits off, I was like, immediately no.
Yeah, because if I said to you, I bet you can't do that, you'd be in there like a flash. Or do you not care about what I say enough to actually do it?
I don't think I do.
See, or if someone you didn't know, like, you wouldn't go in, you'd go in there straight away.
I don't think I would. If I didn't know someone and they were like, you wouldn't go in there, I'd be like, you're
see,
quite right, kind sir. And we walked up the hills on the way back, got in the car, and then we drove to somewhere called Short and Strong, which is how I would describe myself. No, I'm joking. But then we had a nice little brunch. So Lewis, oh my God, Lewis ordered a vegan Biscoff hot chocolate. Oh, it was not too sickly. So it was like a hot chocolate base, but then it had actual crumbs of Biscoff throughout it and Biscoff syrup like drizzled on the top. And then we both had like this.
See, Steph knows that far too well because she actually had half of my drink.
I did. I'm not gonna lie about it.
No,
I
it's
did.
good,
It was really good. And then we both had ciabatta with scrambled tofu and lots of lovely bits and bobs on that. And then we ordered also the vegan apple and plum cake, which was delightful. And then we came back, showered, and we've got a quick turnaround because we are now heading to the Eden Project, and we get to have a little bit of an explore before my talk tomorrow. So I'm quite excited. It's supposed to be absolutely incredible and quite a unique experience. So I'm excited to meet the team, go for a little explore, and then we're just going to chill tonight, really, aren't we? We're both a bit zonked. Yeah.
The shower in the hotel is absolutely unbelievable.
Oh my God, it's so good. The shower, you know when it goes hot, like almost burns you hot? It's like that. It's like a big waterfall.
You must have asbestos skin or something.
I think I
the
do.
temperature that the shower was when I got in was ridiculous.
It was hotter than the
I
sun.
didn't turn it down because, like, you know, challenge and all that. But
Yeah.
you said it was hotter.
I cooled it down before I got out.
Bloody hell.
That's right. Pussy. So I'm checking in from the hotel room. We have had such a lovely day, haven't we?
Beautiful.
So we met Tom from the Eden Project and he took us around the different biomes. It was actually really overwhelming walking through the main building and then seeing the scale of these biomes, wasn't it? Wasn't it? He's just dancing over there completely naked. Stop! Stop it! The actual scale of the biomes were incredible. So then we walked over, imagine how... By all means, make more noise. You're such a wind-up. And then we went into the biome. So there's one that replicates the climate of the rainforest. In there we saw bamboo, we saw cacao beans, we saw... What else did we see? Mangosteen. What else did we see? Papaya.
Cacao.
I said cacao. And the way that they've laid it out in terms of making it child friendly and lots of different activities, and they even had a Malaysian hut, and the Malaysian hut was built in the same way that they would do in Malaysia, using bamboo and everything like that. And then we went over to the Mediterranean biome, which is actually where the talk is tomorrow. We then had the most amazing vegan pasty at the biome kind of like gift shop restaurant, which was really good. It was like lentils and can't remember what else, but really, really freaking good. And I'm hoping we're going to get one of those tomorrow as well. And then we came back, met Millie for dinner, planned the talk for tomorrow, and then came back and just chilled. But we're going to get a nice early night now. Wake up bright and early in the morning. So we will see you bright and early. Good night. Look who's a passenger princess today.
Bloody finally.
All right, so we have just arrived at the car park. We're going to walk to Short and Strong. We're going to get a coffee and a breakfast. Then we'll go back to the hotel to pack up. We went to the spa this morning, which was lovely, wasn't it?
We're yet to decide whether it's a good idea or not, are we?
Yeah, we don't know if it was like beneficial to us or whether it's just going to dehydrate us further for the rest of the day. Because you know you wake up like a raisin anyway, like you're so dehydrated and shriveled as it is.
Did you not drink? Did you drink this morning?
Yeah, probably not enough, but I drank somewhat. Anyway, we are now heading to have breakfast. We'll pack up the car, and then we'll drive to the Eden Project ready for the talk later. You are a sleepy boy. Let's go. This is the little coffee shop. Serving artisan coffee. Nice.
Such a pretty car.
Hello and welcome to the Eden Project as part of Reclaim Weekend. My name is Steph Ellswood, and for the next 45 minutes we're going to be talking to you about all things wellness. I am as tired as I look. So this weekend has been absolutely gorgeous, but it is very, very far away. So last night, I think, with just stopping for charging and stuff, which was lovely because it gave us both a break to like stop, change over drivers and everything like that. I wasn't a passenger princess all the way home. I did drive the Volvo and I very much loved it. But with all the charging stops and stuff, I think it took us like 6 or 7 hours to get back, which is a long old time. And I thought if I was on a flight right now, I could be in the Caribbean. and I'm not. But anyway, it was an amazing weekend. Seeing the Eden Project in person was fantastic, and I think I want to go back at summer as well. I'd love to go back in summer and actually go down to Cornwall and do like a whole like weekend of it where we're actually there to like explore and stuff, maybe even like 4 or 5 days, and see the different beaches and bays and all of the restaurants and foodie spots, actually go in the sea, because I know we spoke about that and we didn't get a chance to. The talk went well. One thing we did have, which you saw us eat on the Saturday, we had another one of those vegan Cornish pasties, and I got one for the way home, which was 10 out of 10. Like, after being in the car for 3 hours when my tummy was starting to go ruh, 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 it hit the spot perfectly. And then I also bought, at the Eden Project, they had these vegan Biscoff cakes, and it was like a sticky toffee pudding style cake but with Biscoff, and I had that for like a sugar hit when it got to about 10 p.m. and we were still on the road, so that was perfect. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this weekly vlog. I am actually vlogging next week as well, because there's lots of exciting things going on next week, so make sure you're subscribing if you don't want to miss out on that. And we'll also have some house updates very soon as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and yeah, sending you lots of love always, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.